Hello, welcome back to more Vintage Cube. Okay, we got Time Spiral. I absolutely love this card. It's really good in Storm. That's more or less it. It's kind of like a good value play in some other decks, but giving your opponent a bunch of cards is generally pretty scary. Thran Dynamo is great. I actually don't think I've even seen this card in a pack, or maybe I just ignored it. I kind of want to first pick Time Spiral though. I'm not above taking some store cards here. We're here to have fun, and like nothing else in this pack is amazing except maybe Gonti. Like the competitive picks are like Gonti, Thran Dynamo, maybe Deceiver Exarch, but Time Spiral is the fun pick, and you know, if you're on this channel, you know what we do here. Whoo! We can take Heartbeat of Spring, Time Spiral, draft the old combo deck. Thousand Year Storm is also interesting. Wait, maybe I don't have to first pick Heartbeat of Spring. Let's think about this for a second. It might wheel, and I could take Mirari's Wake, but Mirari's Wake also usually wheels. I don't know which. I think I'm going to take one of these two and try and wheel the other one. The real question is, I'm trying to like go back in my brain and see which one comes around more often than the other one. Really, Heartbeat of Spring is pretty scary, but Mirari's Wake is safer. Like if we're trying to combo, we can just play this. I think this is a better card. So I'm going to take the better card and try and wheel the card that is more narrow in scope. And also Thousand Year Storm I would take too, but like Mirari's Wake plus Time Spiral is already a pretty good recipe to do some crazy things. Wilderness Reclamation plus Mirari's Wake. I think the only thing that combos with that is like Expansion Explosion maybe? As far as I'm aware. I really don't know why this is in the cube. I've never seen it in play. Like if you cough emblem, maybe you can Wilderness Reclamation, I'm not sure. Spell Pierce is probably the best pick for us here. It is good if you're playing Storm just to have like a few interactive cards. I'm not saying I'm playing Storm, but I'm probably playing Storm. And let's see, like Nicol Bolas, Eureka will probably come around. I'm not in love with Shardless Agent because like if you cascade into Brainstorm or Brain Freeze, like you have to cast it. I'm just gonna take Spell Pierce. Also, Shardless Agent usually comes around, so I'm not that worried about that. We could take Dig Through Time is a good card. Lumbering Falls might come around. Elvish Mystic is fine, but we don't actually know if we're going in these colors. I'm gonna take Dig. This is the best card out of the pack. Just having mana and card draw. It's a good recipe for success. I think I'm gonna take Hallowed Fountain. It helps us cast Mirari's Wake. If we get like a green-white or green-blue fetch, it's a tri-land. And I guess like maybe Walking Ballista would be the other option. I guess Walking Ballista is a good combo with Wilderness Reclamation because like you tap out, pump it up, untap your lands, pump it up again. Maybe? That seems not that great. What they should put in is just Prophet of Krufix. That card is absolutely bonkers. Ooh, Force of Will Mana Flare. Do I want to draft a good deck or a fun deck? Probably both. Let's do both. Mana Flare probably won't wheel, but Force of Will is really good, especially in Storm, because like it stops your opponents from disrupting you. You can counter like a Narset if they play her early. We already are pretty sure we're going to get the green double land card back, and this might wheel. It's not impossible. There are some good cards in this pack. So I think I'm going to try and bank on Heartbeat of Spring, and like if we don't get them, we at least have Mirari's Wake and outs just to go High Tide and like, you know, cut this and just draft a good mono blue Storm deck. Okay, speaking of green-white fetches, we have Avacyn or Windswept Heath. Avacyn's Pilgrim is also a consideration, but this can grab Hallowed Fountain, and that helps a lot. Because, I don't know, Banned Storm is kind of fun. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Again, I'm not saying we're Storm. There's a lot of other cool things you can do in Banned. But, like, can we get a fast bond, please? Ooh, we got Oracle of Moldiah and Cryptic Command. Oh boy. What do we think we're going to wheel here? Both are open. Oracle is a lot better with Time Spiral. Cryptic Command is just a better card. Why are they in the same pack? I'm going to take Oracle. We're going to wheel Heartbeat of Spring. It's going to happen. Please, Magic Gods, don't. Okay, so this was our first pack. So I think Heartbeat of Spring was in the very next pack. We can take Primal Command. Wow, Gonti wheeled. Gonti was one of the cards I was considering like first picking. That's kind of odd. Academy Runes is good with Memory Jar. Actually, am I even going to use Primal Command here? I guess it can find Emrakul. Heartbeat, please. We need Heartbeat. Yeah, this can find Emrakul, like if we get Channel or something. Yes! Oh my gosh. Alright. All is well with the world. All is well. We might even wield Mana Flare. But now the cards we want are Turnabout, Frantic Search, Palinchron, and then like Fast Bond, things like that. Eureka is interesting. I would normally say it's like pretty bad, but if you're using it and then comboing off, why is Omniscience not in the cube? That's the real question. Like, play Eureka, put Omniscience into play seems kind of good to me. A blue-green duel seems nice. Mastermind's Acquisition probably won't be doing that. Wow, it came around. Okay. All right, we got triple mana doublers. We got to find something to do with them. We're taking all the Eldrazi we see. This is going to be something interesting. The old triple mana doubler Caleb Gannon special. Let's do it. Well, that helps. That helps a lot. I would like to wheel Narset or Garruk, but yeah. Okay. Not gonna complain. Whew, that was something else. So we can hardcast an Ulamog pretty easy. Wow. It was like too perfect that I didn't even like register. We can cast an Ulamog pretty easy. Courser would be really nice, and then like Treasure Cruise could be good, but I said I'm taking all the Eldrazi, so I gotta commit here. Memory Jar, Mind's Desire, Harmonize. What do we want to do? I want all of them. This is not so much... Actually, this is a pretty decent Mind's Desire deck because we're going to have a bunch of fatties. Also, like, Mind's Desire into Time Spiral is pretty good. It's not so much of a good Mind's Desire deck because hitting Stormcon is going to be a little bit hard. And Mind's Desire might wheel? Whereas Memory Jar... I guess I can take this. Oh, this is hard. I can take this in like one of these will probably come around. Like if I don't get Memory Jar, Harmonize is kind of nice. I think I'm going to guarantee that I can like Mind's Desire into Eldrazi. I could see that going either way though. Mystical Tutor for Time Spiral seems great in this deck. Definitely going to take that. Time Spiral is like so busted in this build. With all these mana doublers. We just want Fast Bond basically. I'm probably not playing Eureka, but it can put a bunch of lands into play. Like, let's say you play Heartbeat of Spring for 3 mana, or you can play Eureka for 4 mana, put Heartbeat of Spring, Mana Flare, Mirari's Wake, and some lands into play. Maybe. This pack's less exciting. Vivian Reed, can she get an enchantment? Creature or land? She can kill enchantments. Or creatures with flying. Oh, Through the Breach. Is this a Through the Breach deck? I mean, if I get Sneak Attack, I would play it, and I want to play a ton of Eldrazi. I don't have anywhere near enough artifacts for Metalworker. Alright, we'll take Through the Breach. It is an Arcane, so if we get the Arcane mana ritual, you can like splice this on. I don't know why you would need to double Through the Breach, but it's an option. And we did it. Wow, wait, there's like a lot of options here, actually. Renin 6 is pretty busted. Crucible of Worlds is pretty sweet in this deck. We only have one fetch right now, but I would love Crucible of Worlds. Because right now High Tide is a little bit weak. Because we have so many other cards and colors going on that like maybe just taking Crucible is better. The real question is, would I rather play Crucible or Renin 6? I think Crucible. Man, I really want High Tide, but okay, I'll take it. It's really good. We could take a Blooming Marsh, a Bloodbraid Elf, or Dismember. I'm unlikely to want black, so I guess I take a Dismember in case we need removal. That was a really bad pack. Some of these cards all showed up in one pack, so I'm kind of nervous. Okay, Seething Song is pretty good, but so is Regrowth. Return target card from your graveyard. So we can regrowth the Black Lotus, we can regrowth the Spell Pierce. That's kind of about it. If I get Time Walk or Ancestral though, that would be kind of nice. Yeah, regrowth seems kind of medium, except we're just with Black Lotus. But even that's not the best thing. Wow, we got Narset. Do I even play Narset? I only have one draw 7 right now. I feel like I almost just need a Sylvan Carry added for better mana. It's like a sweet combo, but we should be able to win if we resolve a Time Spiral anyway. I think I need better mana. Oh, this was the memory jar pack. Someone took it. But we get Razorverge Thicket. Wow, people took a lot of cards from our what we wanted here. Pernicious Deed versus Koth. We'll lose to Magus of the Moon. I'll take the Deed, I guess. Maybe we get there with a Revel Art combo. You never know. We need a good pack 3. This deck is close. It's very close to being busted, but we're going to need a good pack 3. We don't have anywhere near enough artifacts, so let's take Knight of Autumn. We also kind of need an Emrakul. Also, Thousand Year Storm didn't wheel, so we might be competing with a Storm player. We'll see about that. Our mana's sketchy, but our deck is beautiful, so I can't complain. Wow, it wheeled! Crucible wheeled! Okay. Glorious. Okay, now we're back in it. We need more fetches. We only have 1. But that is pretty nice, because now we can just keep playing like lands from our graveyard and keep accruing value. I can't believe that card came around. Oh boy. Factor Fiction is really good, but I think I just gotta take Kozilek, kind of for the meme. And because he's kind of good in this deck. Like, we can cast him, and then he gives us more cards. We have a ton of mana. Sure. Actually, maybe he's just better than Factor Fiction in this deck. Memory Jar didn't come around, so we need like a Time Spiral or a Wheel of Fortune. Oh wow. Breeding Pool is really good. Birds of Paradise is good. Yawgmoth's Will with Black Lotus is kind of busted. Actually, I can probably wheel Yawgmoth's Will and take an LED, which is just like the sickest combo. So there's no way I can get all of these cards, which kind of sucks. This card is kind of the most important, but I want to get LED with Yawgmoth's Will because then we can just completely go off. But this, I don't think this deck really plays too much around like that interaction because most of our mana is going to be generated from putting lands into play rather than like getting a bunch of Quick Storm this way. It does help us with Mind's Desire. I think I gotta take Breeding Pool here. It's very, very hard. Ooh, Oath of Druids. I don't know if I can take Oath of Druids because we have Sylvan Caryatid and Oracle. Maybe it'll come around because I think Wooded Foothills is better for the deck currently because our mana is our biggest limiting factor right now. If we get LED, I might take it, but again, it's only good with Time Spiral right now at least. I can take a Progenitus. That seems okay. We could take Empty the Warrens, but I don't think that's necessary because casting Eldrazi seems like a decent win condition. We don't need Bayou. This pack is actually kind of weak for us. I don't know what to take. Search for Azcanta can turn into a land if we can fill our graveyard. So like that as an early play is not the worst thing ever. But probably we'll just take Raphelos and have good ramp. And Azcanta might wheel as well. Because we're looking to be basically blue-green with like some white splashes. So Raphelos, even if he only taps for like 2 mana, that's still probably enough. Ooh, we can take Big Emrakul now? I could put so many Eldrazi into play. I'm not even sure if that's just better than taking Sakura Tribuilder, because every extra land we put into play is so good for us. But Big Emrakul, I mean, this card just wins the game so often. Fine, I'll take it. Fine. But now, we have enough playables. Don't need to take any more Eldrazi. Obviously, I'm going to get past 15 mana Emrakul in the next pack and regret taking this one, but I stand by it. We did not good. Oh! Strip Mine! Crucible! Ah! Why were all of these cards in one pack? I would play this. Probably even Gifts Ungiven. My gosh. What do I take here? I feel like it almost has to be Primeval Titan, but it really hurts to pass Strip Mine Crucible with Oracle of Moldiah nonetheless. But like Primeval Titan with all of these mana doublers it's got to be the pick. But this is such a shame. I also would love Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Our curve is pretty high. I will say Arbor Elf is good. Arbor Elf was kind of the saving grace because we can untap forests specifically, which is good with mana doublers. And we don't need Tendrils, we have Eldrazi. So what do we need now? Like, Sakura Tribuilder would be the perfect card for our deck. Maybe I will get a second to last pick Strip Mine for who knows whatever reason. Ooh, Natural Order. Is that even good here? I don't think it's good here. There's Dark Ritual, so like traditional Storm is open. Sword of Fire and Ice is okay. Kitchen Finks we can bring in against like aggro decks to like buy a decent amount of time. So I basically have 2 copies of Time Spiral because I have Mystical Tutor. I have Dig Through Time. I also have Mind's Desire. It's very hard for me to cast Dark Ritual. I'm gonna take Finks. I don't think I can really play Gush either. That could be wrong. Marsh Flats can get pretty much just a Hallowed Fountain. Stirring Wildwood makes my White Splash pretty straightforward. And then Baral, I don't actually have that many spells, so Baral doesn't have that much. I'm just going to take the mana. I'm not sure about the Kitchen Finks pick, but I think we need something to put down early so we don't just get run over by creature decks. Oh, they both wield too. Oh man. Honestly, we could take this to Fairy. Because Yawgmoth's Will is not that good in our deck. We don't have like that many spells to get back. It's only good with Black Lotus, but we don't have a way to generate black mana. Same with LED. It's only good if you have card draw, whereas Teferi comes down early, stops your opponents from like countering your stuff so we can just play him and win, and he like can bounce things for tempo. We can also side into an Oath of Druids deck very easily, which makes me want Progenitus pretty well. We can go like Progenitus Oath. Wow, Devoted Druid was kind of perfect. Copperline Gorge does help with red though, just for Mana Flare. I think I need the Druid. Wow, Gifts Ungiven wield. Interesting. And a Johnny last pick. I don't know, there were a couple of picks where I just didn't have enough time to register like what I should be taking. I don't think I can main deck Oath, but against creature decks, I think siding into that is kind of good. We're gonna count. Actually, this deck really wants to play a land every turn. I'm probably not gonna play Through the Breach. I could even cut Mana Flare because that makes the mana base a lot better. I don't have to play any red sources. That actually seems kind of okay. Yeah, and then I can put like Night of Autumn. So we can go with like Night of Autumn, Kitchen Finks to stay alive. We have 17 or 16 lands, including a Black Lotus. Actually, I kind of want 17 lands. Do I play Kitchen Finks or Night of Autumn? Or Primal Command? Search for a creature and put it in the hand. None of my, like, I just have 3 of basically the same creature. I know they're different, but their similarities are plentiful. So we want basically no white sources. We have 2 white cards and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white sources. Can I even play High Tide in this deck? I think so. I have a couple islands. We have Spell Pierce to stay alive. You know what? Let's try it. I don't know if this deck is good. We were a couple cards away from getting there, but they all showed up in the same packs. Like, we would have loved to have Yogg Will plus LED, but we also really needed Breeding Pool because it's a forest and an island for Raphelos and High Tide. And then, yeah, it's really hard. So, we'll see what this deck can do. See you guys round 1. Can I keep this hand? I'm on the draw. Finkel Einhorn. Is this actually John Finkel? I doubt it. I'm gonna keep this hand just to see what happens because this deck really wants to hit land drops. We have 3 of those. We have 2 fatties in play, and Gifts Ungiven can put a lot of like different types of cards in the graveyard for this Emrakul. Uh-oh, they're playing green. See, that's the card I needed. Search for Tomorrow would be the perfect mana elf for this deck. That being said, I think we're going to grab a Breeding Pool here. And then probably play Forest, we'll see. When it's also on blue-green. The Eternal Mirror matches. The thing is, their mana ramp was just better. Also being on the play is pretty good. I don't need white now, so I could just do this. Ooh, Arbor Elf would have been good turn 1. I guess we'll play Razorverge Thicket here. Go. Next turn I can either play Gifts Ungiven or Arbor Elf, which is actually a very tough decision to make. So I really hope I draw 3 mana Teferi or something. Whoa, 3 colors. Uh-oh. Now we start to worry about Thoughtseize and Mind Twist. Imperial Seal. I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared. Okay. I can Gifts Ungiven for Force of Will if they do something too scary. It's just such an efficient use of my mana. I'm just scared of like if they play like Time Spiral or something, Time Twister, then my Gifts Ungiven will be for nothing. Whereas Arbor Elf does ramp us up, which is kind of important. I think I'm going to go with the Gifts play. This could be wrong, but we're going to find out. It just feels bad using 1 mana and wasting 3 mana. So we'll see what they tutored up. Uh-oh. Well, as long as it's not Emrakul, but it probably is. Okay. If it's Emrakul, we just lose. We can beat most other Eldrazi, though. No! Why is it actual Emrakul? So I could Gifts Ungiven, but I'm gonna have no permanence, so we're just gonna go to game 2. Rough. Alright. I don't really have many ways to beat that, so we just run it back. It's unfortunate. Channel Emrakul is one of the worst feelings to like have happen to you when playing Vintage Cube, but it's in the cube, so. Alright, we're gonna go first. That would have made a lot of difference if we were on the play that game. Spell Pierce also feels nice, but the rest of this hand is kind of abysmal. Okay. We gotta get a little bit lucky here. Arbor Elf actually doesn't work in this hand, but we're pretty close to doing stuff if we draw a land. We're gonna Devoted Druid into Oracle. What do I get rid of? Maybe this Emrakul? We're gonna go turn 1 Stirring Wildwood, turn 2 Razor Verge Thicket, Devoted Druid, and hope to get there. We just need like Breeding Pool or something. They mulliganed. If they turn 2 Channel Emrakul me, like, you know, we can't beat it. Oh no. That's never a good sign. Ooh, Sylvan Caryatid. I'm going to play Devoted Druid because ramping into Oracle is a little bit better. Just hope for no turn 2 Emrakul. What do I want to do? I think I want to draw Spell Pierce for turn, and then Oracle into like Breeding Pool Forest. Oh gosh. They have Channel Emrakul and they kept a 1-lander because of it. There's Island. Well, if they kill me, they kill me. I kind of want to Oracle here without playing the Island. But I also want green mana. This is hard. I'm going to play Oracle without the Island though, because I want to hit 2 lands on top. Yes, Breeding Pool. I will pay 2 life. We have Arbor Elf. Okay. Well, if we don't die next turn, we're in decent shape. We might die next turn, though, because they kept a 1-lander. Please no. Just a Signet. It's just gonna be a Signet. Oh, wow, their deck is really powerful. What is going on over there? LED? What? Now I'm curious. I'm not dead! Woo! That feels good. Never thought I'd be so happy to be alive. So I could hit them. Ooh, Mystical Tutor is a nice draw. Unfortunately, I kind of got to play our prime time though. Hopefully hit lands on top. What do I want? I kind of want Wooded Foothills, and I do want Islands for High Tide, but at the same time I kind of want to just get all fetches. Or Lumbering Falls could be good too. Windswept Heath off the top. Seems good. Dig Through Time, I really want that on top. But I also want to play an Arbor Elf. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I play Arbor Elf, I can basically hardcast an Ulamog. Alright. And I could hit another forest on top too. This is turn 4, by the way. Pretty dirty. Definitely just gonna grab a forest. I will play this as well. That's a good top deck. Let's play an Arbor Elf and hope we untap. Seems good to me. That's turn 4. What can they have that's instant speed? Beast Within? Yeah, that's okay. Let's see what you got. No Beast Within on prime time is scary though, but I don't think Emrakul actually kills me now. Because I can attack for a good chunk on the backswing. So like, we might be in a position where we could potentially beat a Channel Emrakul. Ugh, come on. Such a boring, like, gameplay. It's not your fault, Finkel Einhorn. It's like, okay. So they can activate Mindslaver? There's not that much damage they can do. I guess they can, like, Ulamog my Primeval Titan, but that's not the worst thing. If they cast Kozilek, I basically just have 1 card left. I guess they could shuffle and try and draw something else. Hopefully they don't hit like Time Spiral and just completely wreck me. But this is a deck that's pretty hard to like ruin with Mindslaver. Yeah, they just kill Primeval Titan, fail to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they can see my deck, which I guess is good for them. That's the guy from YouTube. That is me. So they fail to find, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They just don't do anything? Not the worst Mind Slayer I've ever been hit by. Interesting. Alright, I'll take it. On to game 3. I don't know what's going on over there. I can't beat channel, so if they just turn 2 channel, it happens. Oh, I should definitely be playing Knight of Autumn over Kitchen Finks. Killing their stuff seems good. I guess Primal Command can like time walk them. I also do have Force of Will, so that's something I can also have as an out. Like mulliganing to Force of Will Spell Pierce does seem pretty good here. We'll see. Oh man, this hand is really good. How did they do? They just snap kept 7. Oh, I can Mystical Tutor for Spell Pierce. I have a bunch of mana. Do I mulligan this? I guess so. Now I have it, but I can't. I don't have any lands. Okay, this hand is decent. We keep this. We get rid of Emrakul, Crucible. We have Gifts Ungiven, Force of Will, so we can counter Channel. I don't know. Maybe I should have kept the first hand, but our opponent snap kept 7 there, and I've only seen Channel like as the only thing they can do from their deck. Stirring Wildwood go. We just got to get up to 4 mana, hit Oracle. Signet, okay. I don't know. This could have been way too aggressive of a mulligan, but Hallowed Fountain tapped. No, we'll play Island untapped. I want to make them play around Spell Pierce because they did see that. Okay. Windswept Heath. Okay, that would have been good with Crucible, but let's play Hallowed Fountain. I kind of want to save Heath for like post Oracle. Beast Within? Fact or fiction? I think I let that resolve. Oh. Wow, their deck is full of nonsense. Holy cow. I kind of want to give them Ancestral Recall Forest versus Black Sources. But I'm also considering Ancestral Recall versus lands. Because if they take lands, that's not too bad for me. Problem is they have Mox Jet. I don't know what to do here. It's either this, in which case the obvious pick is Recall. So we're just going to do this. Recall versus the World. Didn't they have a different Mox too? Yeah, they put Recall in their hand. That's what I thought. I don't think I have Force of Will Ancestral Recall because I'm like trading 2 for 3. It hurts, but I need to basically save Force of Will for like something that impacts the board. Pretty glad with my Fact or Fiction split there. Who knew Ancestral Recall was better than 4 cards, one of which included Mox Jet? Knight of Autumn can take them off mana, but getting down Oracle is more important here. Please don't counter it. Nice. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Beast Within Oracle, sure. So I'm drawing Primeval Titan next turn, which I can cast. And that should open up like a lot of things. If they just like hard cast a Mind Slaver, I can Knight of Autumn kill it. Bribery, that is definitely getting countered. Such an unfun card. Opponent's deck is like everything that they could possibly do to counter our deck, though. It's pretty rough. So we're going to prime time. Do I get a breeding pool untapped? I think it's better to save the life. I already have 3 islands here. And I could just get a breeding pool tapped off prime time, so that makes more sense. Lumbering Falls, Razor Verge Thicket. I could just take 2 tap lands. I do have Crucible in my deck, but I already have a fetch. Yeah, let's get our 2 tap lands. Hit for 3. So now, Channel Emrakul might still kill us, but it's nowhere near as good. Opponent is locked off black mana for what that's worth. And basically our game is just to get their life total as low as possible. I appreciate the elf. This feels like I need to Knight of Autumn their Selesnya Signet. This feels like they're trying to get mana, so we're going to stop that. Strong Wildwood is a 3/4, this is 3/3 hexproof. Let's do that. 6, this is 12 damage. And then we play Knight of Autumn killing Selesnya Signet post-combat. Let's get Wooded Foothills Breeding Pool. Now our top decks are much better too. Alright, well, Channel Emrakul is not going to be a thing. I'll play around like Spell Pierce. Or Daze, I mean. Kill the Signet. Hope that knocks them off of it. Destroy target artifact. Snapcaster Mage, Ancestral. That's a good start, but they're too low to channel me out of the game now. And their mana's too low to like do anything too scary with Upheaval. Oh, I see. They were trying to Snapcaster Bribery, maybe. What? That's not how that works, right? That's not how that works at all. They just turned down Ancestral Recall? What is going on? Why did they not cast Ancestral? I don't know. Maybe they just don't know how Snapcaster works? I don't know. Oh man, sucks to win like that. Yeah, so I think they thought that they could bribery on their turn, which, you know, is a thing that you could get confused about because it says gains flashback. Maybe they didn't realize it was until the end of turn. That's unfortunate because, yeah, they would have had 3 extra cards in hand and that would have been kind of busted. Well, that was something else. Let's see. So let's say they were able to cast bribery. They bribery me. They get an Emrakul. They have 3 blockers. They actually would still die. Because all of these have 3 power, so they could block here, here, and here. And then they would take 5. So actually bribery would not win the game. So Finkel Einhorn, if you were watching, if you even did cast bribery and get an Emrakul, I would have been able to swing for lethal. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next round. This is a hand. No way we can keep this. I'll keep this though. This seems actually quite good. What do I get rid of? I guess Mirari's Wake is the farthest away from being cast. It's good, but there are better cards in our deck. Green again? Come on. Too much green. I mean, I feel like my deck is kind of set up for the green mirror because we can go way, way bigger. Crucible. Okay. Play this tapped. I could get hit by Wasteland, but nobody plays Wasteland. Next turn I can Windswept Heath. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm not set up for the green mirror. They have Raphellos. If we were on the play, this game would have been completely different because we could bounce Raphellos. But as it stands, it's gonna be hard. How much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Oh my gosh. Okay. Please don't be Woodfall Primus. Actually, Craterhoof, is that lethal? No. Right? That's 13, 14, 15, 16. I go to 1 life. Okay. Interesting. I have a couple options. I can Teferi, bounce Craterhoof, and hope they don't have an extra land. That seems kind of suspicious because they're, like, them hitting mana is pretty easy to do. Let's go Island. So I can play High Tide. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 mana that way, so I think we're just gonna go with Teferi. And then I can bounce Raphellos, but then I have to chump block. But then I guess I could hit Time Spiral. Yeah. Now we chump block Craterhoof. Really hurts to lose Sylvan Caryatid here, but gotta do what you gotta do. Now what do we want to draw? Kitchen Finks? Kitchen Finks would be pretty great, actually. They got thrown off by me not playing, by me playing green. Okay, so Kitchen Finks is what I need to draw because Oracle of Moldiah doesn't do it. I'm trying to think what else could get there. Dig Through Time. Being at 1 sucks, I will say that. Well, we uptick to Fairy. Play a land. Can I Dig Through Time? Actually, let's see, I High Tide. Dig Through Time costs 8, and that'll put 3 cards in my graveyard, so Dig Through Time costs 5. So I can Dig Through Time with no... Alright, let's try it. I gotta hit some really busted stuff with Black Lotus. Because I don't have any other way to draw cards here. Man, we're so close. Alright, concede. We were close. We were close. Against mono green, I like Dismember. Pernicious Deed is interesting, but making black men is kind of hard. I could just bring in Oath of Druids and just get him that way. That actually seems really funny. I do that. I can put in like Seething Song, Primal Command. Is that even good? I'm on the play. You know what? Oh, I can't undo? Fine, fine. That seems worse than just playing good cards. What did I bring in? I think I'm going to get rid of Crucible. It seems a little bit slow against them. I brought in Dismember. I can cut Spell Pierce maybe. Although they do have Natural Order. So like Natural Order for Hoof, using Spell Pierce on that is good. But that's like one card. And we should be able to outrace. I would rather just have cards that are like Dismember is always going to be good. Alright. Going first. Come on. What are these opening hands? There we go. Keep. What do I get rid of here? Part of me wants to get rid of Dismember, but I think it's Mirari's Wake because we have Primeval Titan. Like, that seems like a non-bow, but basically we have a big play that like kind of wins the game. Primeval Titan does that a little bit better. And our opponent mulled a 5, so we can turn 2 to Fairy, bounce a thing, and then Dismember a thing. Both of those seem pretty good. Go. Oh. Oh no, I grabbed the wrong land. I was supposed to grab the green-white. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad, actually. Oh, man. For some reason, I thought I had... That was so bad. Yep, sometimes this happens. Well, we're gonna Dismember if they have Rofello's turn 2. Pilgrim, sure. That's a lot of dorks. So they can attack for 2. I think at this point I just kill Noble Hierarch, or begin combat. I really, really wish I had Teferi's ability up. They are offering a trade. I think I need the mana more than them. Ugh. No. Oh, this hurts. I should have an extra card. They should be down to mana. I mean, sure. If you have it every game. Breeding Pool dies. So... I could be in a good position here if I draw a white source now. Oh, okay. That's actually a pretty good start here. Let's Black Lotus. Bunch of green, cast Prime Time. That can give me my white mana. Stirring Wildwood, Lumbering Falls. Do I want Lumbering Falls? I guess I want to make sure that I get white mana next turn, so let's get both of these. Past turn, see what opponent said. Little do they know how many times I've gotten Black Lotus. I kind of want to just take it, so let's do that. They have one card in hand, and they're like very low on mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're very far away from casting it. That's good for me. Can I Emrakul? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but I can Teferi. Teferi bounces you. That's pretty decent. Let's attack with Primeval Titan. And then next turn we should be able to just do it. Razorverge Thicket, Lumbering Falls, my 2 tap lands. So Natural Order kills us, but that's pretty much it as far as I'm aware. Wait, they already have Natural Order. Garruk is a little bit scary, but fine. Yeah, they already cast Natural Order. Why am I scared of that? So Garruk can make a beast, and if they block Garruk, like block with everything, they can stop that from happening. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can get, if I can get another card to go to my graveyard here, then we're in business. So I think I actually just let Teferi die, because that sets up this Emrakul. Land anything. Mystical Tutor. Doesn't do it this turn, so they can Woodfall Primus me. I think I'm just going to attack Garruk with Primeval Titan. Get more lands. I don't really want lands that hurt me, so we'll put those into play. Keep back creatures that can block. So Garruk dies. Okay, I don't mind that. I'm going to Mystical Tutor for Force of Will, probably. I think we got this one on lock. Grabbing Force of Will. I don't actually even have to cast anything here. I can just keep attacking. We have Force of Will now. No point in falling under that. So my graveyard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we'll just keep doing this. I have Force of Will backup. Feel pretty safe there. I can block. Do I even care about Woodfall Primus? I don't think I do. But I guess they're dead on board because I... Are they dead on board? So I counter this. They block 3 damage here. Yeah, they die. Nice, nice. Okay. Okay. Game 3 gets a little bit more dubious. I'm on the draw. I really want to bring in Pernicious Deed. I also really want to bring in... Oh, Oath of Druids? Wait. That was in my deck this whole time? I don't know about that one. That being said, I can turn it on pretty easily. And it's better than Crucible. Is it better than Spell Pierce? Probably. Alright, we're going to play Oath with 50% chance of hitting a good card. I'm on board. This hand is terrible. This hand is also really bad. I mean, we get Kitchen Finks, but that's about it. Okay, we got Oath of Druids. We can put back Ulamog. We're just gotta believe in the system, you know? Believe we can do it. Look, Big White, you're probably watching this. Sometimes you just gotta hope, you know? Hey, they mulled the 5 as well. Let's get rid of Ulamog. I kind of want to get rid of Heartbeat of Spring too. It's really sketchy against the green deck. Okay, that's what we were expecting. Good. We want to draw like Mana Elves, Time Spiral. Well, now I want my Heartbeat of Spring back. Let's play the tapped land. Hopefully they play a second creature, and then I can Oath of Druids, and I get 2 hits. And even if I don't, even if I hit a Mana Elf, like I want Mana Elves. Mystical Tutor. Alright, we gotta shuffle. I don't really want to take damage, because I think I'm just going to win over time, so let's just play Oath. Go. See what they said. If they don't natural order... Oh, buddy. We got it. Give me the good hits. Okay, good enough. It's a good start. Prime time, good. I can Mystical Tutor for Force of Will now. I have to make sure I do it after Oath triggers, though. Because they have so many creatures in play, I get so many hits at this. If this is not natural order, it's Garruk. I can beat a Garruk. So Oath happens on the upkeep, so I have to put a stop on my draw step, because I want to trigger Oath. Oh, I don't want to draw that. It's Mystical Tutor. Or Force of Will. Play land, go. Oh, I can play that land. What am I doing? No! I know I'm hitting bad stuff. Oh, that's bad. Go ahead. I have no way to shuffle either. But it's like a card draw every turn. So they're trying to draw big with Garruk. That makes sense. We've gotten very unlucky with Oath. It might be too late, but I don't think it is. Oh, Library is kind of scary. So Force of Will is reserved for Craterhoof? Attacking me and me. Okay. Let's block here, I guess. Oh, interesting. I could double block Tireless Tracker, but I need Oracle, I think. So we're going to block here and then chump block next turn. So I get my Arbor Elf. Teferi is kind of good. Black Lotus is also pretty good. So I can play Teferi. Teferi can bounce Tireless Tracker. I can draw Black Lotus, hopefully have lands on top. Okay, there we go. Now we can start hitting Eldrazi. I could kill Garruk. That seems also pretty good. So they can chump block with Arbor Elf to put themselves down in creatures, but it's like they're playing green. It's very hard for them to not activate this, right? Like, do they recast Tireless Tracker or do they just not do anything? If they don't do anything, then I have Black Lotus I get to go off. We'll see what they're casting. Woodfall Primus. So if that resolves, they kill Oath of Druids. That's actually not that bad for me. Oath of Druids didn't do that much, but it did more than 0. And I can re-get it off Time Spiral too. Let's hit some lands on top. There we go. Land, gifts ungiven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79, 10. So I can hardcast Kozilek. Uptick to Fairy. Hardcast Kozilek seems pretty nice. Oh, I have to do this. I can play this land. Pass turn. So Kozilek can block Woodfall Primus. I have Force of Will, and I can hardcast an Emrakul just to destroy their hand next turn, which seems pretty good as well. Yeah, I like this. Oath of Druids did enough. Alright, they play Garruk. Garruk is fine. They didn't activate Library first. So they're not going to be Garruk librarying. Raphellos, sure. Biogenic Ooze. Let me count my mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Emrakul costs 8, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can just cast Emrakul, take their turn. So I think I just let Biogenic Ooze resolve. If they attack with Woodfall Primus, I just let it kill. But we're just going to cast Emrakul and completely annihilate them. Send me a message. Oh, they were going to give me with Winter Orb. That makes sense. Alright, what do we want to do here? Oh, I'm sorry, but not. Alright. I think I'm going to Ultimate Garruk. Tooth and Nail I can cast and fail to find. But I want to Ultimate Garruk post-combat. So, yeah. We're going to attack first. With Ooze. Ooze. Or no, Ooze, Woodfall Primus, and an Arbor Elf. I can kill those 3. Blockers, we go here, here, here. This comes back. We're going to kill probably Library because I can Ultimate Garruk. Then we can go play Forest, tap Raphellos for mana, cast Tooth and Nail. Let's fail to find. Then we can go Winter Orb, Reclamation Sage. This is going to destroy Winter Orb. Then we Ultimate Garruk. And we tap mana so they can't crack a clue. That was a pretty good turn, I think. So their hand is just Tireless Tracker. Seems good. That was the dirtiest. I maybe should have killed Raphellos, but I kind of needed him to do everything I wanted to do. Maybe I should have killed Raphellos, but I don't know. That was hard. Avenger of Zendikar. I think I just let that resolve. I don't really care too much. You got it. We're just gonna only counter Craterhoof, basically. Like, if they drew Natural Order, and I counter that, then they Natural Order, then I just lose. Plow Under. That's also not that bad. It doesn't matter. The order, really. So I played this one. I knew High Tide was on top. We play Stirring Wildwood. I can cast a Primeval Titan. I can also bounce their Raphellos, which really limits their ability to do anything. And then we attack with Emrakul once. I could High Tide Gifts Ungiven, but let's just go Raphellos. Attack with Emrakul. And then I can always High Tide for Force of Will. This is fine. We're good. High Tide Force of Will. I can also like High Tide Gifts Ungiven for like Force of Will plus Spell Pierce. So we let Tireless Tracker resolve. If they have a land that's pretty bad, But they can only play one land this turn. It's not a Crater Hoof. They're dead in the air. This has Trample, right? Yeah, this Emrakul has Trample, but the other one does not, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's see how they attack. Basically, we're going to max prevent. Now I don't have to worry about Crater Hoof. This is what we expected. So you have Trample. You don't have Trample. You're a free block. How much is that? 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems fine to me, right? Let me check this again. 3, 9. Yeah, we go to 8 life. That's plenty. I don't think you knew. Yeah, I don't think they knew I had Force of Will in hand this whole time. I thought they saw it. I thought I mystical tutored for Force. Thank you so much, Big White. Good games, everyone. I'll talk to them. See you guys in round 3 in the finals. Let's go. Oh, man. We got another one of these hands. So I have Acceleration. I have kind of a worthless card in Crucible of Worlds. And then I can mystical tutor for Time Spiral. I think we can do better, though. I guess I keep this? I gotta get rid of one of my big mana plays. I think I'm more likely to Time Spiral than I am to Dig Through Time. Because hitting 8, like Dig Through Time is a bit hard to cast in this deck. Ooh, they have Shelldeck Isle. This opponent's calling for me to flood. It's kind of the opposite is likely, but we'll see what happens here. Shelldeck Isle is a card I don't know if I've seen yet this draft, but it would be so good in this deck. Okay, drawing Island was kind of awesome. Breeding Pool would have been better, but you know, can't really complain too much. Okay, don't you dare counter my Sylvan Caryatid. Don't do it. Yes, okay. It sticks. Next I get to Kitchen Finks. Hopefully we can set up a prime time into Time Spiral. Okay, Emrakul is something. Let's Kitchen Finks. This plays around Edict effects on Sylvan Caryatid, which is kind of good. If they miscalc... Oof. Has every opponent I played against... No, just round 1 opponent had Ancestral. So let's draw Black Lotus, okay? Or High Tide. Black Lotus or High Tide are our best draws right now. That lets us Primeval Titan. Ha! Played around that one. Ashiok. Okay. Fortunately, we can just kill Ashiok here. I don't know if they realize that. Force of Will lands. Yeah, we could just kill Ashiok. Breeding Pool. Also a good draw. So let's activate this. White, green, that. Then we play Breeding Pool tapped. Ashiok didn't do very much, huh? We play you. So next turn we're set up for Primeval Titan, which can hopefully bridge the gap into Time Spiral. We'll see if it looks like they're holding up Counterspell mana. This does not feel like Counterspell mana. Stirring Wildwood is actually doing a lot of work, I think. This card's really good against Planeswalkers and like controlling decks too. Are they just doing nothing? 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think I just attack with all my creatures here. This is a 3-4, right? It's a 3-4 and that's a 3-3. 3-2. So let's just attack here. Hold up Spell Pierce. Wait for them to do something with their mana. This is 6 damage, like that's not insignificant. If they don't have an end of turn play, wow, they just wasted a whole turn. I mean, they're in a rough spot. I give them credit for that. Please tap one more mana. One more. Frost Titan, okay, I can't Spell Pierce that. So we need to draw a land. That's what needs to happen. Land, High Tide, Black Lotus. Good enough. Never would have expected that. I didn't even know I did that in my upkeep. So I can High Tide. I can cast Primeval Titan or Time Spiral here. How much mana does Primeval Titan put me up to? 1, 2, 3. Well, let's see if I Time Spiral. It costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And then I get all my lands up. It's probably better just to Prime Time. Yeah, and I can even hold up Spell Pierce if they have Force of Will or Daze. Let's grab... So High Tide is gone. I think I want Lumbering Falls. I basically don't want any tap lands. And then I want to fetch in case I draw like Crucible. So Windswept Heath is better. I don't think there was any way for me to also hold up Spell Pierce, but maybe. Chupacabra kills Primetime. That's fine. They tap down something with Frost Titan. That makes sense. I kind of want to just chump block here. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're still quite a bit away from Emrakul, but I can Time Spiral. That would turn on their Shelduck Isle, though. I think I am going to chump block. This is a weird situation where I'm playing against control, and I think the late game is good for me. Do I want to Windswept Heath? It can thin my deck, but if I draw like Oracle, I would rather have this. I think it's better to thin my deck. Let's just grab a forest. Okay, Wooded Foothills. Let's do that as well. Forest. So I can Time Spiral now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can't miscalc. Mana Leak does get me though. Let's go for it, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast Time Spiral. See what happens. Force of Negation. Spell Pierce that. Beautiful. We have another Spell Pierce. I can Mystical Tutor for High Tide, but I can't actually cast High Tide this turn. So let's untap a lot of the duels. We want kind of a lot of blue. So let's start with Oracle of Moldiah. Opponent sending messages here. Definitely not ideal, but there's always time to come back. Let's play Oracle. Play Colored Fountain. Do I want to pay life? If I do, it lets me play Crucible of Worlds. I don't think I need to play Crucible of Worlds. Black Lotus on top is good though. I don't hate that. Then we pass turn. But they get a whole grip, so this could be pretty rough. That being said, I do get to Ulamog. Oof. I can Spell Pierce that. Okay, you can take a thing. Now your mana is much more limited though. And I get to cast Ulamog next turn. I don't think Ulamog can actually kill Frost Titan though. No, it can. I have 14 mana. Yeah, I can, even with the Frost Titan tap, I can kill through. That gets tapped down. I think now I keep my creatures back, because I would like to have pressure in play. They can activate Shelduck, so I need to be wary of that as well. Bone Shredder kills Oracle, maybe? Okay. Not too bad. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yes, I can do it all. Windswept Heath. Grab a forest. Cast Black Lotus. Cast Ulamog. Kill Frost Titan. We just gotta hope Shelduck Isle is not that good. Pay the 2. Control Magic is scary though. I didn't even think about that one. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to attack with Kitchen Finks because they can trade it with Bone Shredder. Alright, what do you got under there? The Scarab God. So they can get back a Frost Titan and tap down my Ulamog. It's going to be quite the game. We have 6. I think time is going to be definitely important here. We can beat the Scarab God if we just draw a big Emrakul. Oh no, opponent. Why? That was a mistake. I think they meant to get back Frost Titan. You can still get him back. That's not the end of the world. Send them to Slanty Face. I can't control my opponent's misplaying. Tapping that down. The flying on Bone Shredder is pretty rough. So we take 5. They have more? Ooh. I don't think Thing in the Ice is very good, especially from what I've seen from their deck. They exiled Force of Will. Let's go Crucible of Worlds. Play the one from our graveyard. I believe I can still activate 1, 2, 3. Or let's just do this way. This one costs 3 to activate, and then Lumbering Falls costs 4 to activate. So I can activate both, or I can just play an Arbor Elf. It seems a little bit better. Go. Now I can choose which one I want to keep untapped. Obviously no attacks. Their flying attacks are going to be problematic. That's why I don't want to fetch. This gives me 3 turns as opposed to 2. Oh, they still have to pay the echo. That's funny. Oh, never mind. They have creatures in graveyard. Oh wait, they just sacrificed it? Oh no. Opponent's making some questionable decisions here. So I go down to 7. What? Well, that's not fair. What? Oh, we're in trouble. Both of those were some real good hits. I need like big Emrakul this turn. We'll see how they tap down. Okay. Well, we can activate Stirring Wildwood. Can double block like this. And then like chump block the Scarab God. But at the same time, I don't really want a creature dying because then they can get back at Kitchen Finks. But going to 2 means I die next turn, so these... do I need Caryatid actually? Giving them a Caryatid doesn't matter too much. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe the mana matters. We're gonna go like this. They get a Kitchen Finks. Sorry for kicking my table. They kill Stirring Wildwood, we get Arbor Elf. Ancestral Recall themselves. We get to see their revealed cards. So they drew Island plus Phantasmal Image. They gotta wait till their second main. They're probably going to Phantasmal Image and Ulamog. Oof, okay. Hopefully Ashok doesn't hit anything too busted. It kind of sucks to kill Ashok twice. They hit Kozilek and dig through time into Fairy. Wow. Alright, deck. We need something real good, and it rhymes with Big Emrakul. Raphaelos was not it. I could play Stirring Wildwood. I could play Raphaelos. We can infinitely chump block with our creature lands, but they're basically just going to exile our... They're going to exile a lot of things. And they hit Kozilek. As long as they don't hit Big Emrakul, we have a chance at winning this game. And they... Devoted Druid. Gives Ungiven Island, okay. Still not out of it. I don't think I have a target for Windswept Heath. I don't have a way to target this, I don't think. Okay, we sacrifice 4 things. They are Windswept Heath, Island, Razorverge Thicket. Oh, I should have tapped 1 for mana. I get 1 less chump block now, which might actually matter. Yeah, I should have tapped for mana first. That was bad. Well, I currently have an Ulamog. Yeah, I should have this untapped. I should take 2 less damage this turn. That was just a free block. I don't know why I did that. But they have Mystic Confluence, which can do that. So I would have been able to block here and here and still die. So it didn't actually matter. Alright, on to game 2, I think? That was game 1? I actually don't know. Their deck is like blue-black control something. It feels like Primal Command might be kind of good. Let me check what game it is.